is Win News.
Hi, I'm Bruce Roberts and I'm the Win News anchor for Victoria. We thought we'd take this opportunity to show you behind the scenes of the news and how it comes together. Now on the desk I have a couple of things to help me. Firstly, I've got an earpiece so the director can talk to me. I've also got a microphone so you can hear me. And the final thing is I've got some paper scripts that I need to read during the bulletin. Now the scripts are also repeated up on the auto cue and I can choose to read between either of them. Now the number one question I'm always asked is, what is it I wear behind the news desk? Well, I wear a business suit.
Cut.
Fantastic. What are we moving on to next?
We'll move over to the newsroom next and see what the journalists are up to.
Fantastic. The newsroom it is. This is the Win Newsroom for South West Victoria. Now we produce 6 different bulletins every day, so this is only one of 5 newsrooms right around the state. Over here we've got our journalists who are working on the stories to go to air tonight. Over here is our Chief of Staff, Jeff Sly, who's working on our rundown to make sure that we've got half an hour of news to go to air at 6:30 as part of the Win News Hour. Anything we say on air must be factually and legally correct, and that's the job of the sub-editor who sits here. Let's have a look at the edit bays. In here is where the cameramen who shot their stories during the day with the journalists edit them together to go to air on the news tonight. Here in the Win News studio, I thought I'd show you how green screen works. Every day, Win produces 22 bulletins of prime time news, and it's important that they all look the same. And to do that, we use green screen. What happens is the computer takes out the colour green from the video signal. So if I wanted to take a holiday in Sydney, it would be as easy as this. On the other hand, if I wear the colour green like a green shirt or a green tie, I can tend to disappear. So welcome to the Win News control room. This is where the director sits when they control each of the bulletins that go to air on Win News. Now the job used to be done by 5 people. These days it's done by just 1. Lots of responsibilities to do in here. First thing they've got to do is control the auto cue to make sure that I can see the same thing in the studio as they're seeing in here. Because they've got so many computers to take care of with their hands that if they want to speak to me, they've got to click this pedal with their foot, and that way I can hear them in my earpiece. And the final thing they've got to make sure they're doing is controlling the cameras in the studio, which is done from this panel here, because we no longer have people controlling the cameras in the studio.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win Television, Australia's largest commercial television network.